Let's move on to the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the favorites right now. The Cavs, I mean, they've been hooping.
Hooping.
I don't know what, 14, is it 14 game winning
15,
streak now?
15
15?
games.
It's like they second
This they
one,
second
right?
one.
Yeah.
And I've been on a team that have went on multiple big streaks.
Yeah.
Right.
16.
It's
16 now,
because they
right?
beat Memphis last night.
And so we've been on teams like that. And when you on those big streaks like that and you can go on multiple, the chemistry is off the charts.
Yep.
That's what it's showing you. Obviously, they're well coached. We all know that they got the coach of the year on the sideline.
Came from Golden State.
For sure. For sure.
Shut up.
Yeah, pedigree. Yeah.
But the chemistry, right? And that was the thing when Donovan went over there with him and Darius Garland and the guys. It took them a while, a little time, not a long time, a little time to build that chemistry. Now, to see them go on these two big runs that they have where they're dominating, they're going on the road, they coming back in Boston down big numbers when Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown
Get them out of here.
get them out of here. They came back and won that game.
Yeah.
Bro.
Talk about the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Hunter, that trade that they made.
Yes, that's a big
That trade
Big
that they made for
yo.
Hunter, bro. He is a piece that they needed.
Knockdown shooter.
He's not only a knockdown shooter,
Knockdown shooter.
3 and D.
he can defend. He don't need the basketball. He's a cutter, and he fits that team, bro.
No doubt.
Personality wise, I was like, oh, they got something going there.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna need forwards that can guard to win the East.
Can they be any better than they are? Like looking
Yeah.
at their roster, I'm just saying, like what? I feel like they got everything.
They do.
They do.
I feel like they got everything they
Their
need.
bigs are outstanding.
Yeah, I was going to say the development of Evan Mobley is
Yeah.
off the charts. The
Yeah.
fact that now he's become a point forward.
He's a point
He's
forward.
getting the ball off the rim. He's, initiating offense, finding guys. And then Jared Allen being an anchor and also a lob threat, somebody that rolls to the basket hard. So I feel like they have all the right pieces to be successful,
Yeah.
especially with a too big lineup that we don't see anymore.
Right.
I watched big fella guard
Yes.
Giannis the other day.
Who, Evan or Jared?
Jared.
Yeah.
He started off on him, and I wanted to see that matchup and see how he stayed out of foul trouble.
Yeah, what'd he do?
On his set? They won.
Yeah.
They ran him up out
Oh,
the
that's
gym.
right. They
ran him. It was
they smashed Milwaukee on the road. Yeah,
but
in Milwaukee.
But he took on. You guys know you got to have somebody that can try to slow down that train.
Yeah.
We just said that Giannis getting to the free throw line right behind SGA.
Yeah.
And so he did a phenomenal job on him, bro.
Yeah.
Because in order to beat Milwaukee, you got to stop that train.
Facts.
And that train is downhill
Yeah.
the whole time, relentless. And I watched that matchup, and I was like, okay, they got 2 7-footers on the court.
Yeah.
And he's able to guard this guy. Now I'm starting to look at Boston and Cavs matchup for the Eastern Conference Finals.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
Now, do you think Boston's experience, because Boston won it last year, do you think that gives them the edge?
Yes.
Yeah, heck
Yeah, of course.
1,000%.
1,000%.
But I like to let me give Donovan Mitchell some love, right? Donovan's had success before. Let's talk about Utah Jazz, Western Conference. They was the best team in the league when he was in Utah. And his last couple of years in Utah, he had a few injuries he was dealing with. But it was a point where Donovan had that team in the Western Conference Finals as the best player on that team.
Yeah.
Right.
He goes to Cleveland as the best player most nights on that team. Donovan Mitchell is doing what Donovan Mitchell do. And we got a chance to talk to Donovan at All-Star as well. That was the cool thing about being there, man. Being able to have the players come up and having moments with the players, the active players right now.
Yeah,
That's one of
no
the cool
doubt.
things about us OGs being at All-Star. And Donovan just looked like he was in a good place. And I saw him his last year and the last 2 years in Utah, and Donovan wasn't in a great place, right? And now he feels like everything's calm in his life. You know what I mean? And when I saw him, he just felt light, and he looked light, and he looked confident in himself. And no insecurities in Donovan when we watched him. And so when you see him play, you see that. You know, you see he's not having insecurities out there if this guy's having success or this guy's having success. He's being Donovan Mitchell. He's doing what he needs to do on any given night. And that if Donovan Mitchell plays at the level that we know he can play at, the Cleveland Cavaliers have a great shot to win a championship.
He's going downhill, bro.
Bro, but he's
Because
shooting that ball,
he can shoot
too.
it, but that's what he's been doing. But remember, when we go back to Utah, when he was playing elite, he was down here. He looked like you. He looked down here.
Yeah, but his
He gotta
weight
get
down.
His weight
His
down.
weight down now.
He getting down here.
He getting down here. He
dunked
punching.
that ball- He punched that
He
ball.
being
the other day. I
Spider
was
again.
like, oh my
He healthy,
goodness.
but he's confident.
He's confident.
And I think, and obviously for him, he has another. Donovan always talked about needing another dog. That we always talked about that. My conversation with him, he was like, I want a dog. I want a dog.
Yeah.
Well, Darius Garland is another dog.
Darius is a dog.
Yeah,
and he has that. He's a problem.
Yeah. Darius had a great offseason with us, bro. It was so good to have him back in L.A. and fully locked in, putting in the work. You know, the one thing that I've learned from listening to my NBA point guards is getting stronger in the weight room.
Yeah.
Right? Because when you get caught on a switch and they try to bully you or you get exposed in the playoffs or in big moments, that's what he talked about. He was like, yo, like I want to be able to defend every position. And I want to be a better defender. And he got better. He got way better, bro.